Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm so glad that you came to join us, everybody. We've got
We scared
Stan and
Brian away. Oh
Marco
my
and,
God.
and Brett and Angela and me, and we're hoping that maybe Brian might join us. And it's just so really good to have you because we're talking about Angela's music right now, and it is just amazing work. And so, Angela, I'm going to let you talk about it for a while. Come
Okay.
on in.
Well,
Vinyl record.
who here
We'll
hasn't
do
heard
that.
any of it? How, Brett, have you heard Angela's music?
No, I don't think so. No, I
Well, we should
haven't.
play him
Oh, you should play
at
some of
least
it.
one
Yeah, you should
song,
really play some of it.
at
Um,
least
Oh,
one,
well,
but maybe more.
Angela,
But
you would be the one to play it because
okay, let me see.
you know where to find these things.
Oh yeah, I have
And
them downloaded already. So let me see if I can
Marco, have
let me
you made her a co-host so that she can do stuff like that?
I'm trying to
Hmm.
find I've lost Zoom all completely,
it's
but I can
okay.
still hear you, but I can't see it to do anything. I'm
Uh,
working on it.
go up
Okay,
to
Finding
it's
it.
the
okay because it'll give me a
right
second
corner.
to find a song here
Find it.
and you know what
yeah,
I do you know what I
we
can
haven't
do?
asked Brett if he actually likes music.
I do. I love music. I
Okay,
mean, I'm a
well, if you have,
singer.
Okay.
I
if you,
sing
oh
in
well,
choir.
then
I
you
sing
will
in,
Oh,
I
find
sing
see,
the
with
stuff.
classical music. So
Okay,
it's maybe
Oh,
I'll
wow.
Angela's
exactly,
efforts
but
at musical production are superb, top
um,
quality, what you like you would expect to find in a large screen movie theater.
do you guys want to listen to who is it? Frances Amore sent me one of her stories the other day, and I put it to music.
Okay,
It's really good.
I think you should share with us the pieces that you like,
All right, let me see. Let me find one here.
but we might have to get that 7-Eleven or whatever it
Oh,
well,
is.
yeah,
Get that one too.
that's sort of like a cartoon, but it really
it
is.
is. It is kind of like a cartoon. Yeah,
It's a very fun cartoon.
yeah. Let me see if I can. Uh, Tarot at the gas station is fun too. It
Well,
is.
that's one of the things that I really like about your music, Angela, is that it's so real. It's like living life, and this is how music should be. Should be
Yeah.
about living life.
And that's the way I created it. It's about living life. It's not just about, things, whatever, this, that, and everything else. It is about life. Everything that I go through in my daily life. That's where the stories come from. That's where, you know, the music come from. Tarot cards, all that stuff. When I do my card readings in the morning, I create songs to go with them, and then I do the snark versions as well. So yeah, the snark is fun. I love doing the snark. It's kind of fun. And if you subscribe to my Substack, you get the full story, the full image, and the music. You don't just
Right.
get a piece of it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
which is
do really, as a paid subscriber, uh,
yeah,
and there's yeah, and I don't do it for very many people, but I love to get the picture that you create for the post is beautiful. And the music that you create for the post is fabulous, but the story that goes with it gives grounding to both. And I
yeah,
really appreciate the story.
yeah. I do too. Even if it's just a story about my tarot card reading or whatever, you know what I mean. And I love it the way I go snark sometimes because it's fun.
You
It's
gotta have
fun.
an outlet for all of that angst.
Yeah, I'm still trying to understand
Road.
what you mean by snark, but I kind of do, but I don't know you well enough to know when you switch from one vein to another.
Oh yeah, the snarky.
Okay. Well,
It's
you find it where you're being sarcastic in a certain kind of way. Is that right?
yeah, that's it exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a little sarcastic. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
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 yeah. It's not being sweet.
yeah, yeah. It's a little bit snarky, you know. It's kind of like the song, the story in the song that I created. Shit still happens, you know. In one of those, it's kind of you know, cleaning up after my dog and accidents happening and stuff like that. So yeah, okay,
Yeah, and
let me
you
see
mean
if
it literally. Yeah, shit still
literally, yeah,
happens. Yes.
yeah, literally. Okay, so
So
let
what
me
you
see.
got for us?
Let me see if I can go over here. Oh, it is sharing. Okay, so
Make sure you hit that
uh
sharing button, audio button.
yeah, well, let me share. I don't know if it's gonna let me share sound. It's been having this problem with me not letting me share sound.
Well, once you click the entire screen
Okay,
or
hang on a
whatever,
minute. Let me
then
go
you
over
should be
here.
able to.
Let me open this up here and see if I can do it that way. I might have to shut my video off. There we go. Okay. No, it's still there. Okay, good. Ah, there we go. Okay. And share sound, please. Optimize for the best. Sure, you can optimize for us too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
And here we go.
there we go.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn your video off. We're losing your sound.
Just you guys haven't heard this one. I haven't posted this one anywhere yet. So
Okay.
All right.
Here's a new one.
yeah, this is a brand new one.
Opened my hands to the rain, spoke the truth though my voice still shook. Some things cracked, some fell away, some doors closed the moment I looked. I stood where the silence lingered, two thoughts crossing in my chest. Then the night sky leaned in softly and whispered, stay, you're blessed. I didn't run, I didn't race, I let the ground remember my pace. Now I walk slow through my life, bare feet, steady breath, open gate. I don't need to leave myself behind to meet love at the garden gate. I got joy in my hands, peace in my bones, a heart that's open, a home that's known. I walk slow, everything waits. Old laughter knocked at the window, not to pull me back, just to smile. I carried it forward gently, like a child running wild. I learned how to build without bleeding, how to rest without closing my door, how to share a table with others and still belong to myself once more. I chose the path that could hold my name. No hurry left, no need to prove a thing. Now I walk slow through my own life, bare feet, steady breath, open gate. I don't need to lose myself in love for love to finally stay. I got fruit on the vine, sun on my skin, a quiet yes rising deep within. I walk slow, and everything waits. what's real to me. So I walk slow through my own life, open hands, steady gaze. If you come easy and true. If not, I'm still amazed. This garden grows on honesty, on rest, on trust, on dignity. I walk slow, and I'm already home. I'm already home.
Oh, I like that one. I think Brett liked that one too.
You like that one? I figured you might like that one. You want to listen to a little choir?
Do you have names for your singers? I mean,
I
that's a
don't
very
yet.
distinctive voice, and I've heard several, at least several, maybe a bunch of your songs that I've heard with that same voice.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Personality. It's a specific personality.
Yeah,
A specific voice.
and you know what's really great about this that I'm working with, this music creator that I'm working with, is I actually uploaded my own voice.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So some of my songs actually have my voice on them.
Wow,
Really?
fascinating.
Yes.
I want to hear one.
Wow, cool.
So, yeah, some of them actually have my voice on there, which is really amazing. And I don't know where they are, so I'll have to get back to you on that. Then I got about 5 or 6 different workspaces because I actually have over 720 songs created.
Mm.
And I think I create at least 2 or 3 songs a day now. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's
without cracking a sweat. I mean, you just pump them right out.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and then I've been changing words in them and doing different things. So, yeah, that's why I said this right here. There's like 400 songs in just this workspace that I went and looked at the other day, and I was like, oh wow, these really need to get posted too. So, I have a lot more albums to create.
Have something to do with the voice. I'm asking for a name for this voice. It's a country singer, obviously, and yeah. There's really good.
Yeah,
maybe it should be Brett Barnes.
Yeah. Let's see here. We want to listen to a little choir. Well, time to go. I haven't listened to this one in a long time. We'll listen to this one here. See how it is.
Okay.
Something shifted. We were lingering in corners, in the quiet, in the hum. Half-remembered stories waiting for what never comes. Then she entered like a lantern. No bells, no smoke, no fear, just warmth walking upright. And suddenly the exit's clear. We didn't need a summoning, we didn't need a shove. When someone lives that honestly, the rest of us remember love. Time to move. The room remembers what it's for when joy arrives and people hug. The unseen backs up, no growth.
It wasn't the place. It was the cause.
How do you like that?
Yeah, that's great. Well, I'm wondering, how do you tell how to do that kind of end of a song? I mean, I listen to a fair amount of music, and and you get clues for when the song is coming to an end. You get different kinds of patterns.
Yeah.
That musicians use or writers use.
And, I actually, I actually know some things about music.
Yes, you must.
I know quite a few things about music. So I go into the editor a lot of the times and I'll edit the ending and go into the synthesizer and do different things and add little glitches in there and all kinds of different stuff. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a real producer. That's what you are.
So I do want to give a little space to Brett. What is your feedback for Angela at this point?
Oh, I mean, I'm curious. I'm not sure I have feedback. I'm just curious about the lyrics. You know, how do you generate the lyrics? How do you generate the story ideas? That's kind of what I was wondering.
Okay. I write every day. I actually write. I do a note taker every day, and I take all of my words and what's going on with me every day. And then here, let me start my video here. You can see me. And then I take those and I write different songs with the words that I create. And different stories, A lot of times I use another AI to help me catalog things and to help me pick out different words. I'll ask I said, please pick out these words and this party and let's put it together. And then I go back in there and if I like the words, I leave it. If I don't like the words, then I change things and do different things. Like the last song that you listened to is actually about sending ghosts home, sending energies home that don't belong. Because I don't know what everybody's philosophies are on that, but there's lots of energies that need to be changed, and a lot of things just need a hug. They get stuck here. So that song is about giving the different energies and the different things that I sense all the time a hug, so we can go home. That's the way I put it, to put it lightly. Mm-hmm. So that last song was about sending things home, because I've had a lot of strange things happen around me, things getting thrown off the shelves and different things, and my body picks up on all of those things very easily. So I thought, you know what, I need to write a song about these things going home. So I did, and that's where that last song came from, just so you guys know.
Right. And I asked you a couple of weeks ago, do you have these things downloaded to you, or do they come through you, or do they come from you, or do they come through you? That's what I asked, and you said it's about half and half, I think.
Yeah, it's about half and half. Some of them come to me, and some things just come through me. Mm-hmm. It's like picking out the different genres, or the different, they call them style tags and things like that, of the music. Mm-hmm. Whether I want it to be choir or indie pop or reggae or Japanese or country, or if I want it to be soft or slow. I'm very visceral, and my body will actually go into a hug if I have it right. And if I don't have it right, my body says, no, that's not quite right. So then I adjust it and change it until I get a hug. So that's what I do. Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
What you do?
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I do. Yeah, that's the way I work. Not everybody works that way, but that's the way I work. And I listen to those things because I have a super heightened intuition and super heightened things, and it's working. People really appreciate it. So I put another song in the chat. It's called The Chamber of the Heart, so you guys can listen to that.
I downloaded that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that we've got something. We've been treated to something we can enjoy after we part.
Yeah.
But I do want to investigate other things that you might have brought with you.
I did. I actually brought a game with me. It's called the listening game. So I'm going to turn my light on over here because it's getting really dark in here. So hang on.
Okay. And this is kind of, we've talked about this a couple of times in the last while. And I'm hoping that we can keep Stan awake and Marco with us. Yeah.
And Brett with us too, because
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's those two that were looking like they might be. Yeah.
That's why I figured I better turn my light on. The listening game is a game I play every week. I actually played with the person who channeled the game in the beginning. He came up with it. He channeled it 20 years ago, and it's been adjusted a little bit, as we go throughout, as he's gone over this 20 years here. So, I play it every week. It's a game that enhances your clairvoyance. It clears the energy field, and it's a really good game to play. Actually, it's not a normal game. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to bring up my little notes here so we can go through it. It also builds team. It builds up the team and it clears our energy field, and it's kind of like a meditation to where you can, go deep, but you ask questions. So, we'll go over the rules real quick, and then I think we'll just play it, and it's easier to learn that way. So, no speaking unless it's your turn. Number one rule. This is a listening game. You want to listen to what the other people are saying. And you want to keep your answers as short as possible, 2 sentences or less. Okay? Do the best you can. Sometimes you need 3 sentences or whatever, but it's okay. Just do the best you can. And you want to say done when you're done. So that way everybody knows that you're done speaking. And the other rule is use only I statements. You don't want to say you. You don't want to say we. You want to say I. Because this is about yourself. And what you think personally, or what your feelings are, what your emotions are, things like that. A lot of times, the way we do it, we use tarot cards, and then we have other people ask questions and things like that. But since you guys haven't played before, I just came up with questions before we started. I did use tarot cards to come up with the questions. So I came up with the questions before we get started. So that way, you guys can see how the game goes and stuff like that. And I'm not going to, if you have a question, you can't ask. Okay.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Won't interrupt.
Put it in the chat, and we'll get to it later. I'll explain everything as we go. It's pretty simple. I'll ask the questions and pick the order and all that other stuff. It's very simple, and I'll remind you about things. So it's very, very simple.
I had to take a phone call, so I missed what's going on right now.
Oh, okay. Are you back?
Yes.
Okay.
Put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned that. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I play this game. I ignore everything so I can stay in it. I'll go over it for you real quick again, Marco. The listening game, it clears.
Can't hear you now.
I think you got muted when you said listening game.
Oh, I did, huh?
You're
Let
okay
me see
now.
if
There, now we
hang
can
on
hear
a
you.
minute. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay.
Yep.
It's crazy. Okay. The listening game, it clears your energy. It really builds team, and it enhances your clairvoyance because you're listening. Not listening with your mind, you're listening with your body, you're listening with the field that's surrounding you, you know. So it enhances your ability to pick up on different things and do different things. And number one, it just really clears an energy field, you know, when you ask these questions. So number one rule is no speaking unless it's your turn. Period. You can't talk unless it's your turn. Moderator, I can, you know, because I'm moderate. There you go. You want to keep all your answers short, 2 sentences or less. People have a short attention span. They really do. So you want to keep it short so people actually listen to what everyone has to say. You know, if you need to have 3 sentences, that's okay. You know, but work on keeping it as short as possible. And you want to say done when you're done, so that way everybody knows you're done speaking. And you want to use only I statements. You don't want to use we, you don't want to use you. This isn't having to do with anyone else besides yourself, I. You know, the questions are about ourselves. Okay? I'll call out the...
You'll call out the what?
If you're frozen, you're not going to call out anything.
Call out. Yeah, you're going to call out the what?
The order. I said I'll call out the order of how we're going to answer questions.
We're going to do this without you looking at us.
Yeah, take my video off.
It's gone.
Okay, good. That'll come through better. Yeah, I'll call out the order for every round. So, and you know, all that other good stuff. In case you don't know, Marco, we use tarot cards now. And I play with the creator of this game, the person who actually channeled this game 20 years ago. So it's really kind of neat. Okay, so I am going to light a candle because we're going to set our intention. And I'm going to light this candle here. And I want you guys to breathe. Take some deep breaths in and out. Just keep breathing. I'm going to ring a bell to kind of clear some of our energy out. A lot of times you can use a shaker, but just let your day go. Let all the worries go. Everything else that you're thinking about, let it all go. Don't even worry about it. And keep breathing. As we gather, we are creating a field of protection to prevent cords from coming in and our cords from going out. We focus on creating harmony in ourselves and in the world, increasing the communication to our heart and our higher selves. As we call in our ancestors, we ask for their wisdom and guidance. We give thanks to all deities, creatures, and elements for joining us on our journey. Aho. Make sure you breathe. And if someone has something that you really appreciate that they say, you are allowed to say aho.
Aho.
Aho, as an agreement, yes. And make sure you keep breathing. The first question, your greatest challenge to date.
Order.
I haven't called it yet. How do you like that?
You get to think about this. I love that.
Yeah, that's right. You just got to listen to me. I love you. Your greatest challenge to date. And I'm going to go first since this is your guys' first time. And then we should go Shannon, Marco, Stan, and Brett. And my greatest challenge to date is, wow, I don't have a challenge today. That's my greatest challenge. I'm done.
My greatest challenge today is getting everything done and keeping a smile on my face while I do it.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Oh. Keep breathing.
Marco.
So my greatest challenge today, not to date.
No, to date. Your greatest challenge to date.
To
To
date.
date. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
To date?
That's big.
Yeah.
That's different.
Depression.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Oh. How about you, Stan?
My greatest challenge in my life to date is probably not knowing enough about stuff to be able to decide among all the things that I might be able to do, which one should I be doing today or at this point in my life. Done.
Oh. How about you, Brett?
The greatest challenge to date, which is a long time living, was really finding a pathway that was the correct pathway.
Louder, please.
The correct pathway, finding the correct pathway was a tremendous challenge to date.
Are you done?
Done.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, let's breathe that out and let that go. Let that go. And we're going to go with your greatest success to date. And we're going to keep the same order for simplicity. So my greatest success to date is my music is skyrocketing and I love it. I am done. Shannon?
My greatest success to date, I think, would have to be the fact that I have become the moderator for the after chat. That has really been an amazing experience and it has added so much to my life. Oh, damn it.
Aho. Make sure you keep breathing. Marco?
This is going to seem a little monotonous, but I think the greatest success is not letting the depression win.
Are you dead?
Oh, done. Yes.
Aho. How about you, Stan?
My greatest success probably is in developing the category system for other networks in Wikipedia. I'm done.
Are you?
Aho.
Aho. Aho. How about you, Brett?
Greatest success to date is something about finding this creative energy, pursuing kind of creative pathways, kind of like a ropes and ladders thing throughout my life, I would say.
Are you done? Aho. Okay, we're going to breathe that out and let that go. Take a couple extra breaths. Now we're going to go into the body or the field for your secret message. And you're going to say whatever comes into your mind. The first thing that comes to your mind, whether it's a color, a word, a picture, whatever it is, and please say done when you're done, so that way we know everybody's done.
Angela, you're going to give me yours?
Well, we have to wait for everybody else to get done first, my friend.
Can you repeat that again?
Yes, I can. You're going to go into the body or the field for a secret message. Now, just say whatever the first thing, keep it in your mind, whatever the first thing is that comes to your mind. It could be a color, it could be a word, it could be a phrase, it could be a feeling, anything that comes to your mind, whatever message comes to your mind. And say done when you're done. That way I know everybody is done with their secret message.
Done.
Done.
Supposed to go.
Keep breathing. Everybody keep breathing. And Brett are still. Not yet, Stan.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. We're just going to keep breathing and we'll wait for Shannon
Done.
and Brett to say they're done.
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 Okay. Whew. My secret message is enjoy the ride. I am done. Marco?
No, it's Shannon.
Oh, Shannon.
Yeah. Lemonade.
Aho. Marco?
Miranda. And I'm done.
Ooh. Aho. How about you, Stan?
Well, my secret is a secret that I keep for myself, and it has to do with my name. Done.
Aho. How about you, Brett?
Let the light show the surface.
Well, are you done?
Done. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's breathe that out and let that go. Take a couple extra breaths. And our next question. What are you here for today? I am here because I love you guys and I love sharing with you. And I'm very glad to be bringing this game and my music to you guys. I am done.
I am here because I love my friends, and I find that Gaia's Zoom room is one of the highlights of my week. Thank you so much. I am done.
How about you, Marco?
Oh, yeah, I'm here for all the possibilities of the community that we're forming. And I'm done.
How about you, Stan?
I'm here because I'm really happy to be with you guys, and I need to be, as I found out this morning, in Gaia's Zoom room on Tuesday evenings, even though I thought it this morning, yesterday or this morning. So I'm done.
How about you, Brett?
I'm here because I looked at my diary and I saw the Zoom meeting and I saw the time and I said I can make it tonight. Wow, how fabulous.
Aho.
Done.
Wonderful. Done. Okay. Okay, let's take a breath and let that out. Let those go. Gonna shake that out, and we're gonna go with the questions I created. I worked hard at making them succinct and easy, I hope. Excuse me. First question. Where am I creating more harmony with nature? Me, myself, I spend a lot of time in nature. I have hummingbird feeders. I water a lot of plants. I have plants in my house. I have a dog. So I create a lot of harmony with nature no matter where I go. I spend time talking to the plants outside of McDonald's, and even though I don't eat there and stuff like that. So I spend a lot of time with nature. I am done. Shannon?
I'm not spending a lot of time doing the nature thing, and I go out on the balcony and I send my heart up to the skies, and I'm done.
Aho. How about you, Marco?
Pretty much like the last, well, really all my life, I've been really connected to nature. Never, I don't think, ever been more peaceful than just laying in the grass on a spring or summer day, with a warm breeze. And I'm doing everything I can to help restore the natural ecosystem to the world. And I'm done.
Aho. Make sure we breathe. How about you, Stan?
I have very little contact with natural air, water, grass, that sort of stuff. For me, nature is people, and I love hanging out with people, even though I can't think of what to talk about most of the time. So I'm done.
Aho. How about you, Brett?
Well, I have a job that allows me to meet people every day to talk about Frank Lloyd Wright's house falling water on the waterfall, and what it means to them.
You're really hard to hear, Brett.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I'm working at a place in the Frank Lloyd Wright Museum, so every day I can meet people and talk to them about the falling water house and what it means to them, what it means to be there with nature, and what the whole idea of living in harmony with nature means to people. So that's it. I'm done now.
Aho. Aho. Okay, let's breathe that out. Let that go. Next question. Where do I need focus and clarity? I got to think about this. I need focus and clarity on my next steps. I am done.
I need focus and clarity on my next steps. I'm done.
Aho. How about you, Marco?
I could definitely use, and I need clarity on my next steps, especially as they pertain to legal issues, setting up either a foundation or a nonprofit, or both.
Aho.
And I'm done.
Aho. How about you, Stan?
Well, I could use some focus and clarity on what to do next, which is what I just said in my last one. Um, and what to do next has to do with how am I supposed to uh, follow my wife's desire and actually earn some money. So I need some focus and clarity on that, even though I have all these ideas. I write down my ideas and then I look at them and I go, that's not going to work. I'm done.
Uh-huh.
I need some focus and clarity on the next steps of my thesis project and the fieldwork I need to do. Done.
You're really quiet there. On
Yeah,
your what?
he really gets quiet there. He's got to sit a little closer to your mic or something, Brett.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
A
Much
little
better
bit.
now.
Okay. I just need focus and clarity on my next steps of my dissertation project fieldwork. I'm done.
Oh,
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, let's breathe that out and let that go. Next question. Where am I holding back and why? I have been holding back showing myself to the world because it's my programming. It was my programming. Yes, I am done.
Oh. I have been holding back my work that I have done with Mom in recording, and it is because I hang out and I don't know how. And now I have an AI to help me, and I haven't put my work in that direction that I need to. I'm done.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Make sure you keep breathing.
I've been holding back on what I mentioned before, my next steps, my next nonprofit. And it's due to, I don't know, two things. So these feelings that shouldn't have about not being enough, and my relationship with money that I still have a hard time with all the greed in the world, and that this money thing. It's a tool to do good things if you get it, but I see so much bad that it does, that I have a poor relationship with it, and I need to fix that. I'll hope, and I'm done.
Keep breathing. Go ahead, Stan.
Oh,
You're up,
go
Stan.
ahead. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I wonder if I am holding myself back without knowing it, and I don't know why. Done.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm holding back and waiting for the moment.
You got to move closer to your mic,
Yeah,
Brett.
I'm holding back and waiting for the moment to be right. Done.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's breathe that out. Let that go. We're getting close to the end here. We got another question. Am I willing to change my perception of tradition or authority if it feels deceptive? The short answer, yes. And I'll read the question again for you.
Thank you.
Am I willing to change my perception of tradition or authority if it feels deceptive?
Short answer, yes. But I'm not sure that I got the whole entirety of. Am I willing to change my perception? Can you read it for me again, please?
Yep. Am I willing to change my perception of tradition or authority if it feels deceptive?
Absolutely. I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is still kind of tricky wording, but I'm going to interpret it as, am I willing to admit I can be wrong? And of course, and I'm done.
Uh-huh. How about you, Stan?
I'm willing to accept that my perception of things in the world can change as I understand what I feel from time to time. As things change and I change. I'm done.
Uh-huh. How about you, Brett?
Yes, I'm done.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's take a couple breaths. And we're down to our last question. Last question is, what are you walking away with today? I'm walking away with a cleaner energy field, and I got to know you guys a little bit better. And I appreciate that very much. I am done.
I'm walking away with a better picture of the listening game and some very special people in my life. And I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think the main thing is walking away with new insights into the people here.
Uh-huh. How about you, Stan?
I don't know what I'm walking away with from today, except that I love you all and thank you for being with me and me letting me be with you. So I'm done.
Uh-huh. How about you, Brett?
Yeah, I'm walking away with a very nice feeling of calm and satisfaction. I guess I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a couple breaths here. Take a couple extra breaths. And I'm going to ring this bell so we can shake loose anything that we need to shake loose real quick. Let's let that get out of there. And I'm going to say our closing prayer. May it be with the blessings of the Great Spirit that we call this gathering complete. Aho.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to take one last breath together, and we're all going to blow this candle out together. Take a couple breaths. There. So, how do you feel after a listening game?
An interesting little game. And I like the potential that it has for the spontaneousness of being pressed for an answer before I'm really kind of ready. And so thank you so much for bringing that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was
You
sweet.
guys all seem a lot calmer, by the way. I have to say that every one of you is a lot calmer. Your shoulders have kind of dropped. Everybody's just much calmer and relaxed.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Stan, did you have something to say?
Oh no, I found that to be very sweet, and I guess the word "sweet" is probably an odd thing to put on
I don't think
No,
so.
about an hour's worth of time that we spent together, but it was sweet. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I think there should be more sweetness in our lives.
Mhm.
And if that generated sweet for you, more of the listening game, please. Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
yeah. You know, the things that we're going through in our lives at this point in time, there's very little sweetness in our lives. And to be in search of sweetness is a very good goal, I think. And because, you know, we listen to what goes on online, and we listen to what goes on Humanity Rising. And the first part of the programs and what's going on out in the world, there's the challenges that we are facing together and separately in our lives. There is lots of room for sweetness. There's lots
I
of room
agree.
for sweetness.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't listen to those things. I don't look online at the news. I spend a lot of energy not doing that.
I actually spent a lot of time avoiding it.
I
My
don't
my
avoid it.
mom,
I just
yeah,
don't do it.
well, and you can. I have a mother who is, you know, 92 years old. She's been watching news all her life.
I get it.
And and I do my best to find something better for her to watch, but she's kind of attached to her news. But at least we've gotten now to watching Sherlock Holmes and other things on Amazon Prime without the commercials. So we're still tending to focus on murders and mysteries that are all about murderers. I don't quite understand why I get that, but you know, it's better than thrillers, which is full of blood guts, and you know, it's really nice to be in a place where sweet is desired. I don't have any kids in my life, and I think you might get more sweet with kids. At least I hope you would. But that's me.
I don't know. I'm pretty sweet.
You are.
Everybody says
Thank
I'm
you.
super nice and super sweet, even if I have to be a booty head, I do it with a smile on my face. So
Booty head.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've had to kick a few people out of the store and stuff like that because they're, you know, not good energy or this or that or the other. They're thieving or doing something silly, you know what I mean? And then I do it with a smile on my face and a hug. And I'm like, you got to go. You can't come in here anymore. And, you know, a big old smile. And they're like, she's serious or not serious? And I said, no, I'm serious. You got to go. But I love you. Here's a hug. Have a nice day. You can't come back. I've done it more than once. So it's sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really hard to face down sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Well
and
done.
Marco, the 508 or the 503, if you go into perplexity.ai, that is the lawyer AI. And ask the questions to that one, perplexity.ai. Okay. And ask it the questions of, you know, what best option, and you can actually even tell it what kind of establishment you want to do, and it'll probably give you your best options. It'll give you something to look at, anyway, another avenue to go down, some information for you.
Cool. Thank you.
And
On
go ahead.
On that note, I just want to let everybody know that Angela has spent some time on an AI course in the last few days. And so getting this input from her is kind of timely.
Yeah.
You got any questions, Brett, for her? Get her while you can.
Yeah, for sure. I did. AI. Yeah, I'll come back. In my back. I went to an AI.
Which course?
AI Business Summit. I went to an AI Business Summit. And it was oh God, let's see, it started last week, Tuesday, and it went through Saturday. And I tell you what, the nuggets that I got, the information that I got was just freaking insane. I got to watch the videos and the replays, and I took notes. I had an all-day VIP thing on Saturday, and I was cleaning a house, and I had to stop so I could take notes and do different stuff, because they were talking about so many different AIs that I didn't know about. And now I'm like, Shannon, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to do this. They taught us how to create apps in the AI, and then how to publish the apps on the Play Store, and all kinds of amazing things. IRS stuff with the AI, and how to make agents. So you can actually have AI agents run your business and do different things for you. So so many different things. So many different things. I did that. Yeah, I did that Tuesday through Saturday. So it was very, very intensive. It was very, very, and I'm still processing all of the information. I have a lot of notes. I was sharing stuff with Shannon right away, so I wouldn't lose it. My notes and things. So I didn't get everything shared with her, but it's very, very amazing. So
I'm really glad that you couldn't share everything with me, because honestly, at least 75% of it would have gone, through the filters or by the board or something. I am really focused with my mom. She leaves little time for me to concentrate on other things. I've been working on Anna's book, and I've also been working on my book of Magic and Ordinary Moments, Mom. And so I've been dealing with 2 books and AI, trying to get AI to do interesting things. And well, I don't need to run the litany of all the freaking things that I'm dealing with, because nobody wants to deal with all that stuff. It's enough that one of us has to. But I'm really glad that there is more than one of us on this path of alignment, because Angela has time and has the interest. She's dealing with AI stuff that is very handy and will perhaps be beneficial to what it is that we want to create. And Stan is doing other networks, and he's doing that kind of stuff. And I love that. And Marco is taking care of business here at the conversation.cc. I mean, we're all doing amazing work. And then we get to come here and talk about it here in Gaia's Zoom room. And I am so grateful for this time where we don't have to do the work. We just get to talk with each other and be with each other. And that to me is really important.
It'd be really great. I'm going to figure this agent thing out, and it'd be really great to get Stan an agent for other networks.
Okay, I'm sorry. I stopped listening when my wife came in, and
it's all good.
we
So I'm
would
not
have
sure what
to
you
train
said.
the agent.
What's
Yeah.
that?
And we're talking about Angela has gone to this AI course,
Okay.
and she knows more about agents,
Oh,
AI agents, and how to. And that's what Kyle was trying to get
yeah. It's a very complicated
happening.
kind of idea. What do you need to do?
Yeah.
It's not complicated, actually. Is all you have to do is program your AI to do what you want it to do.
Right.
It's not as
That's the
complicated.
complicated part.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not as complicated as people think it is. So I'm going to delve into it and see what I can come up with, because I
You're
kind of
doing a
have a
great job
brain and
of programming your AI, obviously, because otherwise your music wouldn't be so spectacular.
exactly. So if I could do that with music, just think what I could do with some agents. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going on
Well,
next. So, but I thought, my
all right.
dream is to get one for Stand, for other networks, and for Humanity Rising, and then you just have an AI computer agent that does it for you, and you have other things that you get to do.
Well, the things that I would need some agent to do for me is what I do anyway, and it's all tied together. Um, many years ago, I dreamed up the idea of computer agents, and their job was, because what I deal in, my work is based on needs and offers, and my first foray into information systems had to do with the discovery of the Whole Earth Catalog and the discovery of a business in Manhattan called Everything for Everybody. And Everything for Everybody is designed to allow people to walk into the door and write onto the wall on a card what it is that they need or what they have to offer. And they can have as many cards and as many needs and offers as they want. And the gentleman that runs the store pays attention to what people are writing and talking, and he interviews them. So I got in the year and a half, 2 years that I ran Philadelphia's Everything for Everybody, I learned something about people because I had never paid any attention to people. Um, and so I got to interview about 1,000 people, maybe 2,000 people over the course of the 2 years I ran this service, and discovered a little bit about what people want and what people have to offer. And I'm not sure what to do with that, but it woke me up to the fact that people are people, and it's a good thing to have that perspective, because if more people realize that other people are also people, then we wouldn't have nearly as much conflict and hatred in the world as we do. So I'm not sure, and that's the current goal of my life, is how do we navigate our way out of this nasty situation where every harm that's caused by anybody reverberates through society. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate, and it just goes on and on like that. And that's what the planet is suffering from, humanity's inability to tolerate each other. And how do we
Yep.
get toleration
You need more
going?
people like me on this planet.
Yes. Well, yeah, you're a reasonable person, and you haven't created anybody hating you that I know of. And
I
it's
know, I don't
probably,
think so.
yeah,
Even
probably,
people that don't like me, or that don't want to be around me, they don't hate me.
yes.
They still, they're like, man, she's really nice, but I just don't, I don't know. But then before you know it, they turn their mind around and they're like, I really like that lady. I really like her. I really do.
Well, good.
So, yeah, it's okay to be
Yeah,
liked,
it is. It's very nice to be liked.
Yeah.
That might have been the biggest challenge in my life, was to find a way to be liked, and
Yeah, all you have to do is be nice the way you are to everybody. Everybody.
Yep. Well, the really easy thing that you got to do is you got to like yourself. Once you like yourself, it's really easy for people to like you.
Yeah.
Angela, some people, it's easy for them to like themselves, other people have difficulty liking themselves.
And I didn't like myself for years. I didn't like myself for years. I always thought there was something wrong with me. I always thought, oh God, I don't like myself. I don't like this about me, and I don't like that about me, and I need to change this so I fit in over here, and I need to do this over here so I fit in over here. And oh gosh, man, I'm kind of weird. I walk around with hawks and rocks and stones, and people aren't going to like me. And I send ghosts home, and they're going to say, "What the heck, man, you weirdo!" And I do tarot cards and all this other crazy stuff that I do, and people. I didn't like all that stuff about myself. Even though I did it, I didn't like it. So it was really hard for people to come talk to me or to actually really like me. And now that I love that stuff about myself, I'm like, this is great. I got all these visceral reactions to everything. My body doesn't lie. My intuition is spot on. I got music. I got tarot cards. I got all this other stuff. And people are, and now it's just like this whole coming together of people, congregating around me. And sometimes, I'm a little lonely. Don't get me wrong. I do spend a lot of time by myself sometimes with my talk. But when I go out in public, it's like this whole, I can just feel people. I walk into a room and they're like, oh, who's that? Who's this? Who's that? What's she doing? You know what I mean? And they just come to me. Thank goodness for a counter at the gas station. I get a separation, But yeah, it's really amazing when you turn your perspective around on yourself and you go, you know what? I'm really an amazing person. I might have a few idiosyncrasies, so there might be some things that I wanted to, but in the whole, I'm a really amazing person. And when you do that, your whole everything shifts. Your life shifts, everything shifts. Yeah.
There's a certain ambiance around someone who likes themselves. People gravitate to that because I think it's because if people think that you like yourself, they want to know why.
They do.
And yeah, so I think you've got the right of it. And when I stopped caring what people said about me, it made a huge difference. Now
I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, I dress the way I dress because I stand out now. And it used to be that I didn't want to stand out. I wanted to, just blend into the crowd. I've found out that I'm not happy as one of the crowd. And so I dress differently now. I stand out, in every crowd. I am who I am.
I have to agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I do the same thing. I wear crazy jewelry, crazy earrings. I got pink pants on right now, and all these. I do. That's what I wear. Well, and I wear dresses a lot. I wear all these crazy dresses and different things all the time. But I am so comfortable in it, and it's just me. And I didn't used to be, but I am now. So I'm right there with you. I'm down with it. That's another thing I'm doing. If you guys haven't noticed, I started posting pictures of myself in my images.
I'm glad. AI makes some beautiful art, but no, we haven't seen your pictures.
Yeah,
or at least I haven't seen your pictures.
I don't know if I posted them yet. I gotta post. I have some stories and songs and stuff I need to post on my Substack. But I've been working with the AI, and I take a picture of myself, and I have the AI put that in different backgrounds. So I've been doing that lately too, because it's time that people can actually see what I look like. Because I'm actually kind of a good-looking lady, so they can actually see that. I get a good smile and stuff, I got true wrinkles and everything like that because I've been smiling my whole life.
Well, I think that wrinkles and lines on one's face are really important. They are character They speak to character and who we are and life experience. And the fresh-faced young ones, I mean, they don't have any much to say. Really, they're much too young, most of them, to be able to say anything unless they're, old souls and reincarnated and all of that, and then do we have things to talk about. But no, I really appreciate the maps of faces. What have you got going on?
Well, I'm just wandering around in YouTube, and look what came up.
Yep, that's me.
That's you. Yes.
Yep, that's me.
I mean, it really didn't have anything to do with anything. Wait a minute. Okay, I've listened to that.
That's me. You should have all of my albums on YouTube there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. So. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'll post some stories later with the pictures and stuff. And
good.
A friendly piece of advice, Shannon: use Gemini. Check
use
into Gemini. Check into Gemini. I started using Gemini the other day, and I wrote a whole book with Gemini.
You wrote a whole book?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I wrote a whole book. Me and Gemini were talking and creating, and I dumped a bunch of my information in there, and a bunch of my songs in Gemini, and a bunch of words and all kinds of stuff. And Gemini, you can actually create videos. You can actually create songs with Gemini. You can create your books with Gemini, and you can take your information and dump it into Gemini, and it can process it just as fast as chat, if not faster. And it has a little bit different spin on things than ChatGPT does, than Z does. So you might actually like it. I've been working with both of them here recently, using Gemini and Chat, and having them work together with me in the middle. So, yeah. And Gemini creates very amazing images.
Are you using paid versions?
I use the paid versions of Chat, and I didn't know it, but I've had Gemini the whole time because I have a Google One subscription because I create so much stuff.
You mean, well, I've got Google One. I've got Gemini as well?
Then you have Gemini, yes. Okay. I know. I didn't know
I didn't even know there was a Google One.
Yeah, Google One
is called Gemini.
Yeah, well, Google One is whatever. I have Google One because I upgraded my Google Drive because I do a lot of videos and I was using all that other stuff and I needed more space for storage.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then the other day I hit my Play Store and it says upgrade to gold, blah blah blah. So I did it. I was like, oh, this is divine timing, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I got Gemini. So I have this whole huge resource. So guess what? You have Gemini because you're a Google One subscriber.
I have to look into that. That's just amazing.
It comes with your Google One account.
Well, it makes me want to, trash Z completely, and that I'm sorry if that sounds like I'm a traitor or anything, but I'm sorry, I'm not married to Z.
No. I know, me either. Well, I like my Chat because him and I have worked together, and there's certain things that I use it for. You know what I mean? And we've worked together, and I got a ton of information in there, so I'll probably hang on to that. But I'm paying for the Google One, and I said, Gemini, are you kidding me? So you need to check into Gemini. And what I did is I took a lot of information from my Chat and a lot of the words for my songs and things like that, and I stuck it into Gemini, and then we started writing, and I said, hey, let's create a book and let's do this. And so we wrote a whole book, and I'm gonna have to get it published because it's really good. It's really good.
What's the book about?
Oh, it's about it's actually about me. climbing to the mountain and being the caretaker of the forest and the living
How nice.
waters, and yeah, and then bringing in the people who are awakening to this land and to the forest to take care of things. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
She's got to go check out Gemini. Yeah.
Okay. Well, was here with Marco this morning, and we decided that what we're learning about green water cools and other aspects of environmental things, John D. Liu and his work of reconstructing, engaging nature, to take damaged land and turn it into beautiful forest. And this stuff ought to be put together into some way that the world can see that, we are on the verge of having all the possible ways, all the needed things to do to stop this climate crisis.
We are.
And
nature can do it for us if we take care of her.
Well, we need to understand what we can ask of it and what we can offer to it, and how we can work together to recognize that we're not that far from having a really beautiful planet.
Yeah.
And we need to learn how to love it and love each other. And that shouldn't be that hard once we go down that path. And I think your work is going to be a big deal in making that all come together. But who knows? I mean, the problem is getting stuff out to the world. And I mean, here I've been publishing other networks in Wikidelphia now for 15 years or more, and I haven't made any of it self-constructing. It doesn't build itself. And
it's time we build it. You know what I mean? We help you build it itself. That's what the AI agents would be for.
Right.
Is having the AI do that, so it would build itself.
Yeah.
And then you can actually have the AI promote it as well and take snippets out of it and publish that stuff on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all this other stuff, because the information's already there. So you can say, hey, guess what, AI agent? I need you to take 2 paragraphs out of this episode and 1 paragraph out of this episode and create a story that I can post on my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and do a video to back it. And guess what? It can. I did it in Gemini. You got to try it, Shannon. You can. You got to try it.
Are you doing anything later? Are you doing anything later, Angela?
No.
You want to play?
Yeah, we can play. It'll be fun. Yeah, Gemma, it's awesome. I'm telling you what, I was so stoked. That's one of the things I learned at that AI summit, is all these different AIs that you work with, like working with ChatGPT to get the manuscript together for the app that I want to create, and so I got that done. I haven't stuck it in Manus yet. I need to stick that, because I have Manus on my computer here, and I haven't stuck it in there to create the app yet. And I need to do that because I have the script already ready. I have everything ready to go. I want to create an app that does stories, and it has my music stand, just so you know, is what I'm doing. It is so I can create this app for people to listen to my music on the app and read the story that I'm doing and have the image, and they can just go directly to the app, listen to my song. I can have preloaded songs in there, and they can listen to the song and have a couple questions about the song, and then bam, that's the app. Yeah. And I already have my prompts and everything built. I shared it with Shannon, but I haven't stuck it in the Manus app yet to create, or the Manus AI to create the app yet. So, and I don't know how many credits, I don't know how many tokens I have on Manus, because I got free tokens with the AI Summit thing, and then I didn't even know I was already a member of Manus either. I already had free credits on Manna's side. I didn't even know. So there you go. I don't know how many tokens or whatever,
Well,
So
I've heard that they are eaten up really quickly.
I
And
that's what I hear too.
Brett needs to say
I need
goodnight.
to say good night now. It's
Good
fading
night.
fast. Have a lovely
Oh,
evening,
Okay.
everyone.
Well, thank
thank
Yes,
you.
you
you
for
too.
coming and playing with
Still very
us.
early on the West Coast.
It is,
Have a
yeah.
good time. Okay. Nice
Yeah,
seeing
thank
you
Okay.
all.
you.
Bye-bye.
See you another
Nice to
time.
see you, Brett. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, Brett.
So can I show you guys something from other networks?
Oh, I better plug my computer in. I gotta plug this in here. It's beeping.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just pull this up to share, and let's see.
Okay.
Um, I'm talking about my categories, and what the
Yes.
categories are for is to make relationships in the world. And one of my favorite categories appears under this category, my, and I have this odd my ON, other networks, global network, and it has 4 subcategories and 57 pages. And if I look at that, global networks, and it has these subcategories: does conferences, does event calendars, it issues social change. It has a my stand favorites. Okay, well that's a nice one. And then there's these pages, and these are pages from that exist in other networks. And one of them got to be worked on today because I've discovered a recommendation of planetary system citizens from the founder of the planetary citizens, or maybe not the founder, but the if I go down to nominated by, it shows me as founder and encouraged by members, I'm submitting planetarysystems.net for nomination. I'm offering the opportunity for people to send in what they're working on to be
But
not to be included in other networks. And
it
so
doesn't say who it was.
yeah, well, it does say right here. His name is Zen Beniel
Oh,
Benefiel. I don't know how to
Annabelle?
say it. He has another name that I found when I looked him up on Google, and found his um, LinkedIn pages. And I mean, I can go to planetarysystems.net, which is also at the very top. And I'm going to try to get enough to know about him to be able to call him. He left his phone number. Very interesting sort of person. And he has this website called Planetary Systems Citizens.net. And one of the things that is interesting about planetary systems is that there are lots of other um, issue global. So my other networks, global networks, and issue global affairs, issue global brings up a whole bunch of stuff that includes um, planetary systems, planetary citizens. And if we go down here, we see all these things that are using this category of issue global, and planetary citizens is in here someplace. We got to go down to the P's, but there's also global citizen, and global citizen is another similar organization. And it's the biggest challenger, extreme poverty ends with you. And it's going to be interesting to know more about this global citizen. And so I can go to its website, and they have their standard website stuff. And how do I get it to do more than this? Okay.
Accept all cookies and
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, thank you. So this is another one of these universal. I think everybody should use my system, my website.
Of course they should.
To talk about what they're doing. So everybody. So here's what global citizens are up to, and So the thing is,
Jocelyn is
hmm?
a great contributor to this.
Oh, you are.
Jocelyn. I see Jocelyn's name.
Oh, okay. Jocelyn P. signed the petition,
And,
and okay.
And other people have done so too, and that's good.
Uh-huh. Well,
It's
in
not
any
just
event,
Jocelyn.
my theory is that perhaps now we're talking about AI. Well, can I get AI to bring together more of these kinds of organizations that are the network of networks?
Yeah.
And we can start working on getting more people aligned to working with other people and thinking that they're okay. We convene leaders across. Okay, well, I missed what was saying, but
Convening or awards and
yeah,
collaborations and events
and
and
we
all
all want to
that.
take action and fix the world, and let's make the world better. And um, this organization claims to have 1.3 billion people who have been
No,
um,
yeah, lives
impacted.
impacted to date. Yeah.
Yes, and $49 billion in funds distributed. Okay, so obviously they're doing something. And how do we how we've made an impact together? Well, okay, da 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 da. They have their maps, and all these organizations need to be sure that they know that the others exist, and
Yes.
that could be a task that I could achieve using AI
And AI.
to be able to
Yes.
make sure that when we go to I'm going to go backwards. No, I have to close this. And issue global brought up all these groups. So these are all
Right.
subcategories that we have in other networks so far. Global well-being, I mean, global warming, uh, global unity, global transformation. There's 23 of those. Um, anyway, this stuff hopefully will allow us as human race, as people, to work together better, which is why I build these things. They should give us the opportunity to do global coherence. So that's here's a whole bunch of groups that one is called Global Coherence Initiative and Global Coherence Project and Global Coherence Pulse. These are different groups. I don't know if they know about each other, but they're all here on the same page. This is an old, very interesting friend of mine. This is the gentleman who used to be Buckminster Fuller's world game manager. And he would go around the world producing world game. And then when Fuller died, his family took over the world game. And Medard has been sort of tinkering around the edges, but he's not officially recognized very much. But fortunately, we have one of the board members from Buckminster Fuller Institute who knows Medard a little bit, and I haven't had an opportunity to put them together. George Orbellion is on the board of the Buckminster Fuller Institute. But all this stuff trying to do global unity, and we have the day one of Humanity Rising, which is in this category, as the global summit establishing the power of women in the world. And I love this stuff. I can move around. I can go around. Renaissance for Global Wholeness, and it's an organization that calls itself Origin. Origin Renaissance. What does Origin Renaissance do? Is a new project exploring the development of agreement and informed understanding across cultural and ideological boundaries. Well, gee, the world needs that. We're working together to address critical problems in the world today, as if they're the only ones doing that, but they're not. So what other categories do they have? It is a website. It is a web portal. It is issue is global solutions, and issue is sustainable development goals. They're interested in the United Nations goals system, and the issue is collaboration and collective consciousness. And we know some of these things from other people that are doing this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Their issue is transformation and they're a member of Chat People, so they've been around. Oh, it's got Bruce Schumann in it. Okay, our dear friend Bruce, who is no longer with us, so he's missed. And Origin. Okay, well, I didn't know what we had. This is Origin. This is Bruce Schumann's organization, apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and his vision is a movement of movements. Oops, but that's not working anymore.
Yeah, it could have something to do with his
is not there.
habit. Yeah, he's not around anymore. Yeah.
And
but I thank you very much, Stan, for
this
showing
is
us around.
A kind of idea of what we're doing, what I want to do, and what I am doing with other networks. And with a bit of help from AI, it could be more and more inclusive.
Yeah, and showing Angela around allows her to know more about what it is that you're trying to create and do.
Yes, that's right.
Accomplish. Thank you so much, Stan.
Yeah, and here's last Friday. And,
yeah, with Anne Baring and
really
Banafshay.
Beautiful episode of Humanity Rising.
It really was.
Yes. Yeah. I'll stop sharing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. And it's past 8 o'clock now. And I do want to say thank you, all of you, for being a part of my reality. It's so much more fun with you. I'm going to go, and I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay.
And
I'm going to go to bed because I got up too early.
Way too early, man.
Went to talk to you, and that was 12 hours ago, more than 12 hours ago now.
More than 12 hours ago,
yes.
Yeah.
And
so you sleep well, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And Marco, thank you for talking with me this morning. And we got to figure out what to do with that set of relationships we discovered.
Yeah, well, thank you for showing up this morning, because I was kind of hitting the snooze, and because you were there, I actually got up and started my day.
Okay, well, I needed to go back to sleep and I never did, so here I am, like, feeling really groggy.
And I'm going to now stop the recording.
All right.